Good afternoon, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for March 4th. March 4th, as in telling us what it is that we need to do. March 4th and March 5th, and they're leading right into each other. So we start with our moon in Virgo, and with our moon in Virgo, there is an opposition with Venus. Venus, that is in its last few degrees of Pisces, where it's very exalted, very happy to be talking about the flow, relationship, balance, harmony, what is important to us. And yet, in this Virgo, with all of those pieces that have happened with this amazing blood moon that has cleared a path. So, we had on the 20th of February kind of a dead stop in certain areas. And as things settled down, the moon, blood moon, cleared this path. And today, that opposition with um, our Venus energy in those last degrees of Pisces is really asking us to very clearly step into who we are, what we are, how that needs to be presented. The moon then moves into Libra, where it's going to work with our awakening. So as we kind of firmly get a hold of who we are, it awakens us, it has us really take a look at clearing out and take stock of the chaos that we have created in different areas of our life where we have created it and ground ourselves with that Taurus energy that are, and it's working in the background with this Libra moon. So it's nothing we're paying attention to, but be aware there's an undercurrent here of awakening, of a chaotic understanding of what this balance is going to bring forward. And then our two placements that are asking us to take responsibility right now, that Aries, Neptune, and Saturn take responsibility for these structures, is also in an opposition. So it's looking for a midpoint of how do I do me? How do I put me into the life I wish to create? And in the background, we have it working with Pluto as well. That moon, that balance moon is working with Pluto, which is about change. So the balance is about the change itself and the vision of what that change, how we've taken what is important to us, how we've now cleared things out, and we're marching forth with this understanding. Where am I going to take responsibility? Where am I going to let go? Where am I going to find that midpoint of ultimate responsibility of the structures I participate in? It's a real personal decision. And then as we move into the 5th with that, and the moon moves very quickly, by the way, in Libra, the sun, what moves us forward, is working with that beautiful Jupiter energy. One of the blessings that came out of that blood moon was the fact that our Jupiter energy was able to activate with that blood moon energy. It was nurturing our learning. And tomorrow there's discernment about what has been nurtured in that balance for us to, the word they're using is become very steadfast about. And it's not about, though the sun is moving forward with this nurturing energy, what we've learned, it's helping us kind of guide us when we trust that it's here. The path opens as we begin the walk. The discernment becomes about what am I going to nurture in this path along the way that brings me the balance, that brings justice with the balance. Justice is a huge word over the next 5 days. And then we will be moving forward, not necessarily in balance, but moving forward in this Piscean consciousness, this understanding things are still being uncovered, but I am much more centered. I've let go and made room for the actions I need to take for this ultimate Aries energy. The 6th and the 7th are the steadfast trust, holding on. Redemption is here. Things are happening. Believe. Be curious. Be very curious and use your own discernment along the way. I will be back on Friday the 6th, wishing you rest, peace, curiosity. May you flourish. Namaste.